Welcome to our Week 3 trivia game featuring our One District, One Book book selection, The One and Only Ivan. Today's trivia game is going to focus on pages 148 through 225. Our trivia game today is modeled after an old game show called Classic Concentration. And here's how it will work. You will be given a question, and slowly pieces covering a puzzle will be removed. As each puzzle piece is removed, it will reveal clues to help you come up with the correct answer to the question. After the puzzle has been revealed, go ahead and write down the answer to the question. The final puzzle piece to be removed will reveal the actual answer to the question. So you may want to pause the video before that last puzzle piece is removed to allow everyone time to write down their final answer. There's a couple things you need to know, though, before we begin our game, and that is in some of the puzzles you may see a plus sign. When you see the plus sign, it simply means that you're combining those two pictures together to form one word. You may also see an ear picture. That picture means it's a sounds like clue, where the picture is representing a word that sounds like the actual word. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin our Week 3 trivia game, Classic Concentration. Our first question. The finger paint feels like what to Ivan? And the answer is like bananas underfoot. So to solve that puzzle, you have the word like, then you have a couple bananas, and they are underneath the picture of the foot. Coming up with the answer, like bananas underfoot. Let's go ahead and try another one. What is Ivan making with pieces one by one? Let's take a look at the clues. And the answer is a giant puzzle. To solve that question, we have the alphabet over here with the letter A circled and the arrow pointing to it. So A, the arrow is pointing to the giant sitting on the house. So a giant puzzle. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. Our next question. What does Ivan see on TV that is the answer for Ruby? And the answer is a zoo. Again, we have the letter A. Down here we have the letter Z, plus the people are watching the fireworks, and they're saying ooh. So Z, or the Z plus the ooh, zoo. A zoo. If you got it right, give yourself another point. Our next question. Why is Ivan angry? And the answer is he has someone to protect. Let's see how that puzzle is solved. We had the word she. We crossed off the S, which makes it he. Then the word has. The arrow is pointing to the answer of the addition problem, or the sum. Sum plus one, someone. Then the number 2. We have a professional, which his sign says he's a pro. And then sounds like The guy's desk says, I love technology with tech in quotes and in capital letters. It's a sounds like clue. So protect. He has someone to protect. That was a tricky one. Did you get it right? If you did, give yourself a point. Here's our next question. Where does Julia think Ivan wants her to put the painting of Ruby at the zoo? And the answer is on the billboard. We have a light switch in the on position. We have the word the, and then bill plus board, on the billboard. If you got it right, you earned yourself another point. Nice work. Here's our next question. How does Ivan know that Mac is mad about the billboard? Hint, there are 3 answers to this question, so for each one you get, give yourself a point. Here we go. And the answer is, he throws chairs, turns over tables, and breaks the cotton candy machine. We had the word she crossed off the S, which makes it he. We have someone throwing a water balloon and some chairs, so he throws chairs. The next one is turns over tables, so they're turning the page of the book, and that is all over top of the table, so turns over tables. And she's breaking something here, and the cotton candy plus the machine. Breaks the cotton candy machine. That was another tricky one. I hope you were able to get all 3 points. Here's our next question. This is a 2-part question. Question number 1, who does the man from the newspaper come to take a picture of? And who does Mac suggest the man take a picture of? And the answer is Ivan and Mac and Ruby. Here you have an I plus a van for Ivan, and you have a picture of a Big Mac with the word Mac circled, and a picture of a Ruby. So Ivan and Mac and Ruby is the answer. If you got both of those correct, give yourself 2 points. If you only got one or the other correct, just 1 point for that question. Okay, that concludes our week 3 trivia game of Classic Concentration. Go ahead and add up the answers that you got correct. The person with the most points is this week's winner. Congratulations. I hope you will join us next week for our last week of the one and only Ivan reading and for our last trivia game. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll see you again soon.